we are working together. I always forget, like for 15 years, I think, almost. Yeah. And we met in Barcelona. That's also where Jordi lives. And at the time I was offering Yin Yoga classes there, and I took a course with Jordi, and I thought, wow, how great this would be to combine both practices while you're doing Yin and then applying Reiki on yourself or somebody else applying it onto you. So, and also because both practices are very meditative and they both work a lot with Chinese medicine and the energetic system. And so we started offering it as a workshop. And since then, we have been doing that actually every year and also in a retreat form. So, and since Corona hit, we started to offer it via Zoom. And at first we thought, okay, it's kind of exciting to offer it in that way, because it's also nice to feel it on the body, but as energy is everywhere, I hope we hope that you experience the same intensity as if with your own hands, as if you are in the practice itself together with us live. So that's in short, really short, our story.
And now we are offering these workshops where we do like Yin Yoga and Reiki, and every workshop will focus on one chakra. Usually we always working, focusing on the Chinese medicine, on the elements of the Chinese medicine. I mean, for the last 14 years, we have done Yin Yoga, Reiki, and meditation, always focusing on the 5 elements of Chinese medicine. But we decided to go a little bit deeper and focus on the chakras. And that's what the workshops that we're offering now, once a month. But the webinar, I mean, usually the workshop lasts 2.5 hours, but we thought it would be good for people who never practice it, or people who want to practice again, to have a bit of the taste of Yin Yoga and Reiki together. So what we are going to do is, like in a very short version, practice everything that we practice in the workshops. And as Jose and I, we always work in 3 directions that they go in the same goal or the same direction. We always start with an explanation of the element or the chakra that we're going to work with. Today we will skip this part, otherwise it would take like 45 minutes and then you wouldn't practice. But then we go and we start knowing this. We start with meditation. The idea of meditation that we both love is actually to go inwards. So you're outside and you're doing your job, you're working, you're dealing with stuff, and then it's like, okay, now it's time to go in. So we start with meditation, and we'll do like 10 minutes of meditation, sitting meditation. And then from meditation, we'll go to Reiki self-practice. For the people who already know Reiki and have been attuned to Reiki, it's easy. I will guide how to connect and how to apply Reiki to yourself. For the people who are not familiar with Reiki, it's like, okay, what should I do? Reiki is a Japanese practice that consists on transferring energy to the hands. Reiki literally means energy from the universe or energy from nature. So normally we always say that people need to be attuned or initiated in Reiki in order to be able to do this. But when there are like people who have done Reiki, they can connect, and you can also do it, feel it, and transfer energy. It doesn't have to be in person. It can be from here to Japan, because as Jose said before, energy is everywhere and everything is absolutely connected all the time. So in this case, I will guide you in a very gentle way how to do self-treatment of Reiki. After meditation, I'll tell you, okay, now join your hands in Gaisho position. Gaisho position, well, we'll do it before the meditation, but then I'll guide you how and where to put your hands. And it will be like connecting, and that you will place your hands in different parts of your body. It can be on the chest, or it can be on the belly, and you don't have to do anything else. You don't have to massage, you don't have to visualize the energy, you don't have to push the energy, and you don't have to tell your cells that they have to heal. No, you'll place your hands and you will be as zen as you can, which means to be present and to do nothing. The energy flows naturally, when we don't interfere. So I'll guide you how to do it. I'll tell you, place your hands on your throat or place your hands on your heart, and you'll be laying down. So it's very gentle and very comfortable. And then you place your hands there, we'll all connect to Reiki, and you can feel your hands with a special warmth and your body with special warm inside, and then you just let it be. If you're feeling that relax, you relax. If you're feeling that you want to fall asleep, you stay there. Don't fall asleep, but it's also cool. If you feel like laughing, you can laugh. And if you feel like crying, you can cry. It doesn't matter, and you'll be muted, so we will not hear it. And then you place your hands there and let the energy flow. I'll tell you what to do, but it's just stay there. It's like meditation. And then after 10 minutes, we'll go to practice with this connection of Reiki and the previous meditation, the Yin Yoga and Reiki. Jose will guide you the Yin Yoga poses, not many because we will have like 20 or 30 minutes, but you will be in a different state already, and we'll go into the Yin Yoga and we will do Reiki to you while you do the Yin Yoga poses. And Reiki will help you to go a little bit deeper into the Yin Yoga pose. As you all practice Yin Yoga, you already know the experience of Yin Yoga. Then you'll be able to see what happens when you're in Yin Yoga and then you apply Reiki to it, because you can maybe go a step farther, step deeper in, and it's really, really interesting and really beautiful. It's not hard. It's never hard, because even if sometimes it can seem hard, Yin Yoga, meditation, and Reiki are always very gentle. So my advice is like, enjoy it. Don't make any effort. Just enjoy it. Let it be. But in this like 45 minutes that we have now, we'll do this meditation, a little bit of Reiki, and some Yin Yoga poses with Reiki. So you have like the experience of what are these workshops that we offer of Yin Yoga and Reiki. See?
Are there any physical things that I should know that you have any trouble with that I need to take into account? Take a comfortable seated position in which you feel that you can relax your legs, that the knees are a bit lower than the hips, and allow your pelvis to fall forward a bit so that you create a natural curvature for your spine, and that your spine on top of your hips can relax, feeling gravity pulling through the body. And then place your hands there where it feels natural and where you can relax the shoulders. You can move the head a bit to find where you can balance your head on your neck without too much effort of the muscles of the neck. And take a deep breath in. And a long breath out.
Keep on breathing. You can breathe normally, you don't have to breathe deeply, but be aware of your breath. So observe how the air comes in and how the air goes out. You can invite your body to relax, but don't force it. It's an invitation. It's always gentle. And if you get lost in your thoughts, you can always go back to your breath. In and out. Feel and observe if there is some tension in your body, and accept it. It's there for a reason. Again, you can invite it to relax, but don't try to impose relaxation. It will come eventually. Inhale, exhale. Even though there might be some sounds around or even some thoughts inside, try to listen what's behind it. This quietness that's always behind the noise. Try to connect with it. Very gently, without opening your eyes. Place both hands in front of your heart in the Namaste or Gaisho position. And feel your hands. Connect with your hands. And now we connect with Reiki, the energy that surrounds us, the energy that's in us, the energy that's everywhere. We connect with Reiki now. Observe your hands, the palms of your hands, the movement of your body. And the quietness that comes in. And I just want you to be connected to this energy during the next 50 minutes while you practice meditation, of course, while you practice Reiki itself, while you practice Yin Yoga Reiki. Breathe in, breathe out. You can relax your hands. Place them wherever feel good. Relax. Ease. Wherever they feel good. Or you can place them on your body. And now breathe a bit slower than usual. And try to enjoy this time of intimacy with yourself. Breathing in and breathing out. In. Out. Enjoy. Breathe in, breathe out. In again, out as long as you can. Now gently, without moving so much, just try to lay down in a comfortable position. Lay down on the mat and place one hand on your heart and the other one on your belly. Place both hands a little bit to the side so you can rest your elbows on the floor. One hand on the heart and the other one on the belly. If your elbows don't reach the floor, do as José does. Use blocks or pillows so you can put the elbows there and feel comfortable, because you really want to be comfortable. And then it's a yin attitude. Let the energy flow. You don't have to push the energy. You don't have to visualize it or imagine it. Just let the energy flow. If you want, you can repeat it mentally. If this helps, it's okay. I let the energy flow naturally through my hands. And with your hands on your chest and belly, surrender, relax. The body knows perfectly how to take energy because it's what it does 24 hours a day. So let the energy flow. Observe your hands, the sensations that you feel with your hands on your body in a mindful way. If you feel that your intestines are moving, it's normal. If you feel that an emotion is coming out, it's also normal. Let it be. And if you feel sleepy, it's normal as well. You cannot feel anything wrong. Observe the chest and the belly. If they relax or if they react, just observe it. Remember that the goal, it doesn't have to be relaxation. The body relaxes when the body needs to relax. But sometimes the body needs something else. And as we don't know, just let it be. Let Reiki flow. Let the energy comes and flow through your hands into your body. You can stay with the hands on the chest and belly, or you can change them and place them on some other part of the body where you can have some tension, pain, or problem. So you can stay or you can move your hands and place them wherever they feel good. If you change them, you change and then you stay. In Reiki, we want to place the hands always to the part where we have tension, pain, or a problem. And we want to stay there as long as we can. Breathe in, breathe out. You can relax your hands if you want, your arms, but try to feel connected for the Yin Yoga pose. Jose will guide you now some Yin Yoga poses, but you try to keep with the same attitude, letting the energy flow, letting the energy help you to go deeper into the pose, while we will do from the distance Reiki to all of you.
Taking a deep breath in into your belly again. And a long exhale out, and then either your hands are still on your body somewhere or beside the body, but then gently bend the knees to place your feet on the floor. I'm just going to do a slight movement, very gentle, very conscious, and allowing the knees to fall to the left and to the right after lying down on the floor. Your body can, due to the relaxation, get so heavy that you feel like you're creating a dent on the floor. So move the knees from left to right to create a bit of movement in the hips, in the lower back, in the belly, in your own rhythm. Let's do two more. And then on the second one, you allow the knees to fall to that side, and then you also roll over to that side. So you're on the side of the body. And take a moment to relax here. Make yourself ready for pushing up with your hand into the floor without using the muscles of your neck or your shoulders. Allow the head to relax and come into a seated position. So here I want to give you an option, because everybody is different, and also where their hands are drawn towards is different for everyone. So you can either do a forward bend or backward bend. When you do a forward bend, for example, in butterfly, so you can bring the feet together. If your pelvis falls backwards, you can sit a little bit higher using a blanket, or you can play with the feet position more forward or backwards. That can also sometimes help to allow the pelvis to fall forward. And then when you fall forward, you can place the hands, for example, on your face or on your head. You can also place them on the kidney. And then I always like to use a pillow so that I can rest my arms on there and my shoulders, so that I don't have to hold my arms up while I'm placing my hands on my kidneys. And at the same time, I'm folding forward, allowing my head to hang forward. But if you rather feel more drawn towards placing the hands on your belly, instead of a forward bend, you can do a backward bend. So you also make use of the pillow, place it behind the sacrum. You have the feet again in butterfly position, and you lie over the bolster, creating an opening in the front and an opening in the inner thighs. And then you can allow the hands to be on the heart or the lungs or on the belly more easily. Then if the elbows are sliding down, you can use blocks for support so that your arms don't slide down. So either butterfly bending forward or butterfly bending backwards. Using props to support your arms so that you are able to relax completely. And then when you found your position, allow yourself to feel both the pose and the effect it has on your body. Don't go too deep, too fast, so that it's too intense. You want to find the right depth that allows you still to relax so that you can apply Reiki with your hands onto your own body. And if naturally a deep inhalation comes and a long exhale, sighing out, letting go of tension, please do so. And be aware not trying to think too much about it, where their hands should be, but really try to connect with feeling, allowing yourself to be guided by the body instead of by the mind. And then, like Jordi said, allow the hands to stay in the area where you feel that they need to be. Using your exhale to soften and to relax more into the pose. Allowing gravity to help you sink, to let go of any resistance. Allowing your head to become heavy. If you're doing a forward bend, and if you feel tension in the neck or in the shoulders, allow yourself to place the hands there. Try not to tense the shoulders if you place the hands in the neck. So it might be at first a bit more difficult to relax because you do a yin pose and at the same time you apply Reiki and you try to get a sense of where the hands should be in this moment. Remember, if the sensation you feel is too intense to hold, just adapt slightly so that it becomes more doable and allows you to relax better, to let go more. And the more relaxed you are, the more the energy is able to flow freely without any obstructions. Trusting that where your hands go naturally, that is the place where they need to be. Not trying to think about it or judge it with the mind. Try to let go of those thoughts of doubt and connect with this moment, with your hands, what is present in this moment. Taking a deep breath in and a long breath out. And if you feel that your hands need to be in a different place after a while, allow the hands to wander to a new place. And then let's all together take a deep breath in and a long breath out. So if you did the forward bend, going forward with the body, and slowly roll up vertebra by vertebra to come back into sitting. And then as you did a forward bend, now you can place the bolster behind you, touching your sacrum. Then you can go into your backward bend. And you can choose if you want to straighten the legs out or keep them bent in butterfly. And then bring the arms out to the side to open up the chest area. Or if you feel that your hands and you want to be on the heart or on the lungs or in the throat, place them there, or maybe even in the face. If you're lying back down, so you did a backward bend, then come into sitting. And then you can either straighten the legs out forward or keep them bent in butterfly, and you allow yourself to fall forward, to feel the back body being opened up, whether this is the legs or the back, or the neck, or the whole area. And then again, connect with what you feel, and then allow your hands to go there where they need to go. So you do the opposite movement of what you did before. If you now do a forward bend and it's very intense for the neck, you can always support yourself by using a bolster and placing your elbows on there. And then you can either support one hand, your head, but don't try to support it completely so that the stretch of the neck goes completely away, but just sufficient enough so that it's doable. And then with the other hand, you can place it in the neck to apply Reiki in that area with your hand. So one is supporting and the other one is applying Reiki. Or two hands at the same time. Feel the warmth of your hands. Feel what happens the moment you touch your body without wanting anything to change, but just a touch alone. What happens? And here again, when you practice yin, due to the deep stimulation of your body and the time of rest and quietness that you create for yourself, if in that time anything comes up, a memory or a thought or an emotion, don't resist it to come up. Allow it to be there. Allow it to be experienced. Allow it to be seen. Because as you sit with it, you'll experience that it starts to change or dissolve, or sometimes gives you insight. And let's take the last couple of breaths here in your own rhythm. You can take a deeper inhale and a longer exhale to really release even more in the last couple of breaths. And then let's together take one last deep breath in and a long breath out, softening the shoulders, the belly, the legs. And then if you're in a forward bend, then slowly roll up vertebra by vertebra. And then find your way into lying down on your back on the floor. If you did the back bend, gently press yourself up into sitting. Take the bolster away so that you as well can lie down on your back. Make sure that you cover yourself up with a blanket so that you don't become too cold. You can use the space of your mat. You can separate your legs a bit and allow the feet to fall to the sides or in any natural direction. And the hands can be anywhere. They can be on the body. They can be on the face. Anywhere where you can reach and relax. And here, take another deep breath in. And then as you exhale, allow yourself to sink into the floor, to melt, as it were.
Breathe in. Out. Breathe in again and try to connect with yourself. And out. Just observe how you feel. The effects of this short practice. How your body feels. How your mind is. How your spirit feels. Observe the sensations on your hands and on the body. And try honestly to be grateful with yourself for taking the time to enjoy this practice. You inhale again. Exhale and you can relax your hands or arms. And you feel free to move your body as it needs. If you want to move gently your feet or your hands, just do it. If you feel like stretching a bit, even making a sound, feel free to do it. Listen to your body, as you said, and let the body do the movement that needs this moment. Stretch, twist, move. Very good. And whenever you're ready, in a very safe way, and you're all yogis, so you know how to, we'll go back to sit. All of us with the hands in front of the heart. Once more. Close your eyes. And take this practice, the effects, and the quietness with you the rest of the night and the weekend. And if you can, next week. Breathe in. Breathe out. You can relax your hands, your arms. And you can open your eyes.